Hello and welcome to Fifth and Grace. It is the full moon, and I thought we'd have a little peek at the energy and see what's going on, what we need to know, and what might be coming up for us. I am using the Affirmators deck. The link is in the description. And just for a tiny little bit of housekeeping, also in the description, you will find the link to my tip jar, my Patreon, my Etsy shop. There's a freebie there for you. I have an ebook that is on my academic notes on the 12 most popular spirituality and self-development books. My Facebook, there's all kinds of things there for you. So go and check out the description. And while you're there, leave a comment and let me know you were here and that you stopped by. So we're going to pull 6 cards. And this is all based on the current energy of our full moon, which is today. I usually say tonight because that's when we actually see it. So don't forget to get your bottles and jars of water out and get your crystals out and give them a little moon bath and see what comes up for you, see what comes through. So we're going to ask the cards 6 questions. They feel happy now. These are these massive cards that I can barely hold in my hands. So the first question is, what is my current energy? Giddy up, get on with it. These do have affirmations that are in this exceptionally sweet little book. So we'll check out the affirmation. Basically, this is you've got it like a mental thing to do. You just got to get on with it. Whatever it is, just get on. This is giddy up energy. This is like, don't dilly-dally. Don't dilly-dally at all. I'll look up the date while we're here, see if this card has some dates attached to it. Knight of Swords, no dates, so now or before you're ready is really what that means. But it just means like, just get on with it and use your forward thinking, use your outside of the box thinking. Sometimes we have to look at things from all different angles to really understand them and then decide what our opinions and thoughts and beliefs are about them. So the more we do that, the easier it is to make decisions about what to do, because when we have all the information, then we can actually make a decision. But this is about seizing the moment, basically, and it is time. It is time, my friend. So the affirmation for our Knight of Swords: my excitement is welcome and celebrated, but when it spills over, I mop it up so no one slips. Oh, how sweet is that? Our second card, what is coming into my awareness this full moon? The Knight of Pentacles. Interesting. This is basically telling me that there's a need to get your ducks in a row. Basically, this is a real energy of get your life, get your home stable, get your house, your metaphorical, your spiritual, your physical, your intellectual house stable. Get it good, because once you're stable, then you can expand, then more good stuff can come in. It's very practical energy. I'm really getting the sense that what we need to do is a spring cleaning. Definitely. So to answer the question, what is coming into my awareness this full moon? Basically an awareness that we need to clean house in all the ways. This could be decluttering your home. This could be decluttering your relationships. Get rid of people that aren't serving your life and aren't really bringing anything to the table. It's okay to release those people. You don't have to go on a tour about it, but you can just to yourself say, light and love, I release this person, and let them go. And then just don't look back. You just never know what might come back, but don't look back. Don't worry about them. They'll be just fine. But it's also important to remember that there's more than one way of looking at things. Again, we're back to this, like, seeing things from all different angles and outside the box. So we definitely want to be remembering to look at different perspectives and see things from all angles. It's always a good idea to talk to other people and just say, what do you think? Like, what are your thoughts? I'll do that all the time. I'll explain a situation and say, tell me what you think, and just see what people say, because we don't always know. And sometimes somebody will say something from a whole different angle that we never thought of. And then suddenly everything makes sense. So talk to other people, bounce things off other people. Try to stay as neutral as possible when you're telling the story. Like, keep your emotions out of it. You know, just the facts, ma'am. And then get feedback and just get thoughts and ideas from other people about what is going on, what decisions you might want to make, what things to factor in, things like that. And I just realized I didn't turn on my, there we go, my little twinkly lights. So the affirmation for our Knight of Pentacles is, I recognize the importance of a mature work ethic, and I maturely accept all of my duties, poop, maturity. That's really cute. Oh, yeah, you just got to get it done. Just get it done. That's it. So our third card, what shadows am I ready to heal and shift? How cute is this card? Oh my goodness, how cute. I love these cards. They're so cute. So Justice, and there was no timing for this card either. I always find it so interesting that sometimes every card will have timing attached to it, and then sometimes none of them do, which is always quite fascinating to me. So our Justice card, this is an autumn date, so nothing too crazy, though this could be something that happened last autumn that you're needing to deal with now. So the question is, what shadows am I ready to heal and shift? Ask yourself, what happened last Libra season? So the end of September through to the 3rd week of October. What happened back then that you may need to heal from now? So this is about the truth coming to the surface. This is letting me know that we're on the right path here. The most fulfilling path is coming through. So there's definitely something, an element of truth that is coming out. And whenever the truth comes to the surface, there's a variety of different ways that we can look at it. So you may find out the truth about something, a situation, or a person around you, but then through that, we often find the truth about ourselves. And where that comes from is how we react, how we respond, what we do next. When we find something out, we often learn a lot about ourselves, and that's our truth coming to the surface. Now, the thing that you make up and you demand people obey, that's not your truth. The way you respond and react and feel about things, and how the lens you see the world through affects all of that, that is your truth. So, when you're just saying, I'm just living in my truth, are you really though? Are you really? Or are you just making up something that you're going to try to live up to or make others live up to? That's always a good one. So this, the sense I'm getting is that somebody has learned the truth about somebody, and it's taken a while to get there, but it's time to heal. It is time to do the energetic work. We may need to do a cord cutting. If you want to do that with me, let me know. We can set up a session for you. To do that cord cutting and really energetically release you from that pain and that person, because sometimes we get addicted to the pain, and that's sometimes we need help releasing that, because it is, I think for many of us, the pain is quite familiar and comfortable, so it's an easy place to be. So there's definitely that energy coming through, that the truth has come out, but then now you're learning the truth about yourself. So there's some healing work to be done. And let's have a little look at the affirmation. I treat other people how I like to be treated, even when I'm not in the mood. But they should know not to approach me when I'm in a mood, right? So sweet. So sweet. So, card number 4, what stories would be more empowering? So we've got almost like a little, like someone's been betrayed. Let's just call it what it is. When we find out the truth about something, usually it means that we've been betrayed. So there's a story here that somebody's telling themselves about that, and there's healing work to be done. So our next card is what stories would be more empowering, and we have Temperance, which is a very, very sweet card. It would there's a lot coming in right now. The stories that would be more empowering are to look before you leap. So when we had this experience here of betrayal or the truth coming out, and then we're hurt, and then there's stuff going on, there's things that we can learn from that. And what we can learn is just to go into things the next time in a much more balanced way with all the information. Maybe just slow down a little bit, like ease up on the reins a bit, and just let things flow rather than trying to rush them through. Because you know, it's hard sometimes when we rush into relationships or we rush into situations, and we fill in the blanks ourselves. The human mind does that. The nature abhors a vacuum, right? So we fill in the blanks ourselves, and we fill them in with our own projections. We often will fill the blanks in with the things that we believe about ourselves, which aren't usually true, by the way. Because when we compare the way we behave to the way we believe we behave, we might sometimes get a little bit of a shock. So really what the lesson from this, the story is, I am in control and I set the pace for XYZ, my next job, my next project, my next relationship, whatever it is. And let's have a little peek at the affirmation. I am in tune with a high vibration and I easily remain up here. Vibrations are super chill to hang out with when they're high. So fun, so fun. And our fifth card is, where can I be focusing my magic and passions? Six of Swords. Definitely there is a just keep swimming, just keep going energy here. Oh, and our Temperance card, by the way, our timing for that is the end of the year. So maybe if there is something new coming, it'll come at the end of the year. So our Six of Swords, I'll look up the timing for that card. So that is a January, first week of February date for that, January 30th to February 8th. So nothing, it could be something that's just recently happened or something that's coming up, but there's definitely a, so the question is, where can I be focusing my magic and my passions? On yourself. This energy, whenever I see this card, especially in the Rider-Waite deck, to me it always looks like, I got my stuff, I got my dog, I'm out of here, right? You've mentally checked out. So to me, what that says is you need to mentally check out of whatever drama is in your life, whatever chaos is going on, and then just tend to yourself. Just, they say, you know, take 6 months alone just to work on yourself and you will completely transform. It's that kind of energy. Don't worry about other people. Don't worry about other stuff. Just focus on yourself. Take the workshops, take the courses, do the meditations, get the readings, all those things, just to focus on you. Meditate every day, journal every day, exercise, work hard, learn stuff, read books, everything like that. Just focus on you and don't worry about everybody else. And like, this is the mental game that will radically change your life. This is the game. Somebody asked me about the bell moving. It's me, because I bump the table when I get excited and I get passionate, and I'm sitting here bumping the table. Somebody actually asked me if I was moving the bell or if it was spirit. It's like, no, it's just me bumping the table. Nothing too exciting. If spirit was going to have something to say, spirit would be talking through the candle, I would most likely think. So definitely the message here is focus your magic and your passions on you. Do you. Make you better. Make you better. Up level yourself. Get out of this energy of, I'm good enough the way I am. No, you're not. None of us are. Because if we live in that attitude and we live in that energy, we learn nothing, nothing grows, nothing expands. We're just vegetables. We're just potatoes on the couch watching Netflix. Okay? So you are worthy of love the way you are. Everybody is worthy of love. I don't buy into this like you have to love yourself, but no, bullshit. You are worthy of love no matter what, no matter where you are in your own journey. You are worthy of love. But to live in this like I'm good enough the way I am, you know you're not. None of us are. And I'm not saying we're good enough to be loved or exist or be allowed to take up space, but we're all meant to be on a journey of growing and learning and expanding and experiences and all the things that shape us and help us grow. And it's the soul's journey. Otherwise, we just keep repeating it over and over and over if our human won't do the work. So there you go. That was a little tough love for a Monday. I'm sorry, everybody. No, I'm not sorry at all. I'm not sorry, but it was a little tough love. So take it in the spirit of love, right? Take that in the spirit of love, because somebody needed to hear that. So when you're saying I'm good enough just the way I am, but you're sitting in the basement broke, are you really good enough? Or should you be doing something to improve your life so that you have a much more enjoyable life, so that you can enjoy being you more? Thank you for listening to my TED Talk. We're going to pull another card. We're going to pull another card. Oh no, you know what we're going to do? We're going to get you an affirmation for this one after I've just like shredded everybody over that card. I call next level joy into my life, and I'm so grateful for all the things I'm about to be grateful for. Yes, do yourself, improve yourself, and you will have so much more to be grateful for. And if you don't, I know there's people who go, I don't have the money to take courses. Go on YouTube. Hi, we're right here. YouTube is free university. There's a million courses on everything. In my watch later folder, I have so many videos just of things of how to improve on all kinds of things. Like it's improve on how to film better videos. Obviously try to get my camera focused. That would be a good one. I don't know. I think maybe I've just dropped it too many times and now it won't focus. But there's so many different things like video editing. I was looking at like how to make music, how to make your own AI music. And I thought, well, that's kind of neat, right? Like there's something that I could do for fun and maybe add things in, my own royalty-free music. So there's all kinds of things. Even if you just think of one thing today, like I wish I knew how to, well, just go on YouTube and find a video on how to do it and learn how to do it. Get your notebook out and make notes. That's how you improve yourself. And you do that every single day. If you devoted 1 hour a day to that instead of Netflix, you'd be a whole new person by the end of this year. That's for sure. You'd have a whole business, I'm sure, of just all your skills. So anyway, there we go. There we go. I love you. Just take that with love. What am I ready to let go of? The Four of Pentacles, boredom. The fours are we're always like stability versus stagnation, and we kind of want to just sort of swing in the middle. And this, of course, is financial, physical, our home, our money, our physical beings. What you're ready to let go of is that, I want to say slovenly ways. Slovenly ways. Get up. It's time to get up and go for a walk. Go for a walk. Listen to some inspiring podcast or music or something. Make notes about what you're going to do. Make your list of things you want to learn and start getting your house in order. This full moon is quite a kick in the pants. Oh my goodness. I'm actually feeling a little traumatized myself. Wow. Yeah. And you know what's interesting is yesterday I just had this big compulsion to start cleaning off my desk and just so, yeah, maybe I'm getting swept up in this energy as well. I feel like I am for sure. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me today. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment, and let me know you were here. Click like to help out my channel. Don't make me beg for it, please. Really? I don't want to have to be begging every single day. So leave a comment. Let me know what you think. How are you going to spend the full moon? Are you going to put your jars of water out? Are you going to put your crystals out? What you going to do? Are you going to dance naked under the full moon? Let me know in the comments. And as ever, have a magical day.